Hey everyone, how are you? How are you? How are you? This is your Priestess Contessa Louise here for Messages and Mimosas. No mimosa today. I woke up with a cough, like a really ugly, nasty cough. I'm gonna have to take care of that today because we're not gonna be coughing tomorrow. So I have ginger tea and whiskey to help with the coughing and whatever else gunk ick is going on in this body. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How was your weekend? I know Friday was a little rough. Friday's message, good morning, was a little rough, but it needed to be said for your own good. And it's funny because as I pulled up cards for this week, guess what showed back up again? Yes, the Three of Pentacles, the card where I went off on y'all on Friday. So if you did not hear the channeled message from Friday, you should go back and listen to it because that message is being repeated again this week. Good morning. Not that y'all didn't get it, but you need to keep doing it. Like, don't stop. You know how sometimes you get a message and it hurts your feelings, and so you do it just for that one day, and then you're like, I'm good. No, you're not good. Keep doing it. Don't stop just because you did it one time. Keep going. So that message from Friday from that Three of Pentacles is repeating this week. All right, so let's look at the cards. I'm so excited. So excited. Y'all, can I tell you, good morning, Famir. Can I tell you how much I love doing this? Like, this is so much fun for me to be able to come on here every single morning and to share this message with you. Now, you can more than welcome to go out and share this with your friends. I don't mind. This is public, but I really do enjoy doing this for you. Now, last week we started off with the Tower card, another major card, and this week we have the Chariot. Another major. We are starting off this week with a bang, with power, with hey, pay attention, because this is going to be important all week long. Don't look at this card and be like, oh yeah, I just need to deal with this card on a Monday. No, this card is going to be echoed. This message from the Chariot is going to be echoed all week long, and possibly because it's the beginning of the month, it could be echoed all month long. And so we'll see where this card is going to take us. And so I called this card the Move Something card, and because it's the card of the day, I'm going to go into it in more detail as soon as I go over the week, but it's the Move Something card, and I got a story for you when I go over the Move Something card. The card that I pulled for Tuesday is the echoing or the repeat of the Three of Pentacles. And on Friday I talked about the power of three. I also talked about the fact that you're not doing your part in the collaboration, that we have been lazy, that we've been leaning too heavily on spirit to move, here's the move again, on our behalf, when they're saying you are quite capable of moving on your own. Stop asking us for help when you are all the help that you need. On Wednesday, our Money Wednesday, our Finance Wednesday, the money edition, we have the Knight of Swords. Good things are heading your way. Good things are heading your way. I know this seems like a lot going on, and you're like, Tess, how did you get that? How did you get the good things are coming your way from the card? I'll tell you on Wednesday. You're going to have to wait till Wednesday to hear that message of goodness in your money and in your finances. On Thursday's a little heavy, but it's still good though. It's still good. Have you ever noticed, right, that sometimes you may look at something as not being good news, but in reality, in actuality, It was the exact news that you needed. On Thursday, another swords, we get the Page of Swords. Something will soon come to light. You're going to get some information that you didn't know before that you're going to need to help push you forward. It could be something in your relationship. It could be something in your finances. It could be something in your business. But something is going to come to light. You're going to be like, oh, I didn't know that was going on. And then you're going to need to make a decision based on this new information that you now got. Now, even though I'm saying that this card is for Thursday, the new information may come today and you don't even recognize it. The new information may come tomorrow and you don't recognize it as new information because you're not looking at it objectively. You're like, that can't be true. That's nothing. I'm not going to pay attention to that. Pay attention to it. Pay attention to this message that you may be getting this week that's going to turn on that light bulb, right? Something is going to happen. You're going to be like, oh, pay attention to that. Pay really close attention to that because there's a message in that for you so you can move on whatever is going on in your life, right? And then on Friday, we have the Two of Cups. When you look at this, you see partnership. You see togetherness. You see coupled. So I'm excited to see what message that we have for Friday. But let's get back to this major card. Let's get back to this Chariot. Oh, this is, I hate this, right? Because I'm like, oh, this is one of my favorite cards, but I don't think there is a card in there that's not my favorite. Again, remember, this is just a general message. So I give you some information so you can pick which messages are for you, right? Because this Chariot can have so many messages, as you will soon see. All right, so what's going on in this card on this Monday? There is a young man dressed in a billowing magician's coat and jeans. He is pushing a shopping cart with great determination. The scene shifts and changes, and the aisles of the supermarket become yellow tree-planted corridors, and the walls dissolve, and a hillside town appears. Do you notice how the scene changes on this card? Movement, movement, movement. Undisturbed by these mysterious surroundings, the charioteer steers his chariot around the blue Sphinx. See the Sphinx down at the bottom? Yes, 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 yes. The blue Sphinx. Wait. Talked to my mom yesterday, the first time in 4 years. I'm still Dingo. Yes! Oh my God. Jennifer, I'd love to know more about that. You can inbox me if you want. That's such a wonderful thing, and I'm glad that that didn't go badly for you. So see that blue Sphinx in the corner? The mystery of the Sphinx. The scene is as multifaceted and as complicated as are the messages found in the 7th card of the Fool's Journey. Nothing is as it appears. Nothing is as it appears, and anyone attempting to solve the riddle of the Sphinx will tell you that. Nothing. You're late to, oh no, we're just starting. We are just starting on the message. This is Monday's message, the Chariot. What do you see? What do you notice? What is standing out for you? I'm going to talk about 3 things in this card. I'm going to talk about the charioteer, the person pushing the chariot. I'm going to actually talk about the shopping cart or the chariot in this message. And I'm also going to talk about this blue Sphinx over here, right? Such a good message on Friday. Yes! Oh, I'm so glad you thought Friday's message was good. I was like, they're not going to like me anymore. But y'all still came back, right? Y'all still friends. Y'all still love me. I'm so glad. Oh man, that whiskey hits good in the morning with that tea. All right, so let's talk about the Sphinx. Yeah, the first thing I noticed too, because number 1 is blue. I don't like it. Love you, Ty. Mwah. So let's talk about old dude, the charioteer pushing the chariot. He embodies the traditional masculine principles of determination and goal-oriented single-mindedness. And in the world of power and finance, he would be known as a player. His clothing disguises his forceful nature, just as his zodiac affinity, Cancer the crab, is a feminine water sign. For those of you who know me, I'm a Cancer, and just like this charioteer, my outside seems very, very masculine. I'm very, let's go, let's do things, let's make it happen. But on the inside, extremely feminine and vulnerable and do for me, and I want to receive. There is a duality here in this card. He is a mixture of both principle. He has highly charged emotion. Love you always. Aw, his pants is closed. Yes, yes, yes. He has hardly charged emotions that he feel he must keep under wraps. The cape being in the wind. Woo! Oh, good gosh, Callie. Yes, the cape in the wind. He has a hardly charged emotions that he feel he must keep under control in order to achieve his goals. It is the role of the charioteer to steer and guide and find the right path. Oh, I love this foreshadowing. Steer and guide to find the right path. But is there a right path? Ooh, da da da. Save here. Look. Y'all ain't gonna get this softness, this ooey gooiness on the inside unless you get past this hard exterior. And don't anyone get past this hard exterior. It takes work to get past this hard exterior. That is Tess. All right, so let's talk about this chariot shown here as a shopping cart. Now, some of y'all shopping carts, it's kind of easy to push and pull, right? All four wheels are working. They're all moving in the same direction, right? But have you ever gotten a grocery cart with that one wheel that just kind of shakes and stutters and does what it wants to do, and you got to push it forward and then back and forward and try to move and it goes sideways? Yeah, there are different types of chariots, but you have the ability to put down that chariot if you want and go get another one. Y'all keep forgetting that you have the power to grab another grocery cart if the one that you're pushing and pulling isn't going in the direction that you are telling it to go. That was extra. That wasn't even in my notes, okay? I don't know who that was for, but if that was for you, let me know in the comments. All right. So let's talk about this grocery cart. Let's talk about this chariot that they are pushing. A heavy object that has to be pulled and steered in order to get anywhere. This chariot is heavy. This isn't light. This isn't a shopping basket. This is heavy. You have to pull it and push it in order. That wheel is pure hell. Push it and pull it in order to get it to where it needs to be. Anyone who has maneuvered a loaded shopping cart will see the similarity of this metaphor. In ancient times, a common battle tactic was to attack from the side. The angle of approach provides even more similarities with the Cancer side, as it is witnessed by the darting sideways movement of the crab. The chariot is a metaphor for traveling. It could be traveling by car. It could be a journey in life. It could be as the message that I'm going to be talking about, deciding what path you want to be on and moving in that direction. But how do you decide what is the right path for you? I usually do when I'm not rushing, and when you're rushing, you accept shit and put up with it. Yes, when you are rushing, when you're not in flow, when you are frustrated, you're just going to pick that old raggedy ass cart. You're just going to go and you're going to try to make it go, right? You're going to try to make it move, making your journey harder than what it's supposed to be instead of just letting it go and picking up another cart. Why are you so determined to make this cart do something that it's unable to do because it's damaged or broken? What damaged and broken cart are you pushing right now? Ooh, for me, thank you. I've been choosing new baskets. Yes, thank you for the confirmation that it is necessary for my journey. Yes, Famira, it is. Get new carts. Stop pushing around this old, raggedy, janky ass cart that takes so much effort for you to push. Put it down. Some of y'all need to put down a 200-pound weight that you've been pushing and pulling around called relationships. Some of y'all need to let some of your businesses die because you're not doing what you're called to do anyway. You've been doing a business that's not even yours. You're faking the funk. You've been called to do something else, but you decided to do something safe. And so this cart, the safe cart that you've picked up, ain't even yours, baby. Put that cart down and go grab the cart that belongs to you. It's an easier glide when that cart is actually yours. Wait a minute, I feel attacked. Danny, you weren't even here long enough to be attacked. All right, so let's talk about this blue sphinx down here. Ooh-wee! I jumped right in time for that word. Yes. Look, you need to jump on every morning at 10-ish. Every morning at 10-ish. All right, let's talk about this blue baby over here in the corner. The Sphinx embodies mystery and duality. Another duality. We talked about the duality in the crab. No janky ass carts. I love that hashtag. And now we're going to talk about the duality in this Sphinx. It is not a man. It is not a bird. What if I like my cart? Just because you like it doesn't mean it's good for you? The Sphinx is not a man. It's not a bird. It's not a beast. Yet it is all of them in one. There are so many tales surrounding the riddle of the Sphinx. A riddle was once asked, what creature walks on 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening? The answer is a man who crawls when he's a baby, walks on 2 as an adult, and walks with a cane as an old man. Have you figured out the riddle of your own personal Sphinx? And I'm going to tell you what that riddle is. Because most of y'all are still trying to figure out this riddle. And the riddle is, am I on the right path? The riddle is, am I going in the right direction? This is the number one question that I get over and over and over again. I'm going to get into that a little later. So what does this card mean? When you pull this deck in the tarot, I'm going to tell you what this means, and I'm going to tell you my message for you to make sure that you get both, right? Because the way I see it, you need to get the message in this card. When you pull the Chariot out of any deck, this is what the Chariot card means. But if you were to come to me with a message, and when I sit down and have a communication and have a talk and spend time in spirit, they have a particular message for you. So this is a forceful card that describes forward movement, self-motivation, and also self-control. On one hand, the need for confidence and determination seems to apply a war, struggle, and a hard-won victory. On the other hand, there's a sense of knowing when to step aside and take a different approach. Put these two hands together and there is the Sphinx. When am I supposed to force it? And when am I supposed to let it go? When this card appears in a reading, it means it's time for decisive action. In order to break out of a situation that's not producing for you, you must choose a path and start on it. This riddle smacking people in the head. You must choose a path and start on it. Will your mind with focus and concentration. Have a clear goal and a journey. Y'all be missing that part. Those clear goals. Who do you want to serve? I want to serve everybody. That's not a clear goal. What's your marketing goal? Oh, I'm just going to throw some stuff out there and hope it fix. You don't take the time out to create a plan for anything and wonder why it falls. Your foundation is faulty because you don't even have one. You have asked that part and wondering why your journey is so hard. When all you had to do was take that 30 minutes, that hour, that day to create a plan and stick with it. So what is the message that I have for you when it comes to the Chariot? Again, I mentioned the number one question I get is, am I on the right path? And there are so many different variations of this message. Is this the right thing I should do in my business? Should I do A or B? There are all these decisions that you have to make, and you sit there pondering on which decision is the best one for you. And some of you are stalled. Some of you are stagnant. Some of you have stayed in the same area because you refuse to make a decision because you don't know which decision is best. I have the solution. Are you ready? You ready? You want to know how to solve the mystery of the Sphinx? You want to know how to solve which direction should I go in? Should I take path A? Should I take path B? Should I pick up this shopping cart? Should I put it down? The answer, my friend, is every single choice that you have is a good choice. You don't make bad decisions. All of your paths are great paths. It doesn't matter if you go to the left. It doesn't matter if you go to the right. It doesn't matter if you turn back around and go that way. It doesn't matter if you continue to go forward. What matters is, do you like the path that you're on? Do you like the cart that you are pushing? Does it feel good in your body? Or are you pushing a cart or going in a direction that's not even yours? Are you doing something that someone told you you should be doing? Or are you following your own path? Let me share a story with you. So I was talking to one of the members of my Unpuzzled community, and she has to make a lot of decisions for her son. Her son is 3 years old and newly diagnosed with autism. And she's looking at all the different choices in front of her and trying to decide what is the best choice for my son. I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to steer him in the wrong direction because this can impact him for the rest of his life. That's so much pressure. It's so much pressure to get it perfect, especially when you are leading a group of people who are depending on you, especially when you are the one who is steering that cart. There's so much pressure to be perfect and to be correct. And I asked her a question, and I was like, who told you that there was a wrong choice? What if every single choice that's in front of you is the right choice? What if you couldn't mess up? What if you couldn't ruin his life by making choice C instead of making choice A? If that was the case, then what decision would you make if you couldn't be wrong? So I ask you, what decisions would you make in your life? What decisions would you make in your business? What decisions would you make in your career, in your relationships? What decision would you make for you if you know that your decisions would always be the right decision? You wouldn't have to ponder on it for hours, for days, for weeks, for months. Some of you have been sitting on stuff for years because you don't know if it's right for you. All of it is right for you. You can choose whatever you want, and it will always be the right decision. Why? Because, darling, the universe didn't give you any wrong decisions. The universe didn't give you anything that's going to cause you harm. You can make the right decision. All your decisions are right decisions when you listen to your gut, when you go with your instinct, when you spend time communicating with the divine. All your decisions are right decisions. You want to know what direction you should go in? Ask yourself, is this what feels good in my body? Is this what feels good to my soul? Is this what I picture and dream when I close my eyes? Is this what it is that I truly want? If the answer is yes, then grab that cart and push the hell out of it. If the cart that you're pushing isn't the right cart, let it go and go grab another cart. That, my dear, is the message of the Chariot for you today. Move something. Stop being stagnant in your life because you're afraid to make the wrong decision. Move in your life if you've been making decisions based on what other people want and need and expect from you instead of what you truly desire. I love y'all. If you have any questions about today's message, let me know. I love that confirmation speak. Yes, yes, yes. Let me know how this message is hitting you for a Monday morning. And remember, this message is going to echo and repeat itself all this week. You're going to have many opportunities to move in something in your life. You cannot operate from fear because there's nothing to fear. There is literally nothing to fear. Everything is good. Everything is good. Some of y'all know you need to get out of that relationship that you're in. Ooh, I'm sorry. Some of you need to make better choices in your business. Some of you need to go out and have some fun. Y'all need to move on things. I might be messaging you later today. Do so. I love y'all. I will talk to you later. I will see you tomorrow where we will, hopefully this message won't hurt so much like it did last week, where we're going to talk about the 3 of Pentacles and collaborating again with Spirit. I think it was L'Oreal that said last week that she's been so focused on collaborating outside of herself with other people that she had forgotten about her collaboration with Spirit, mind, body, spirit, the Holy Trinity. How are you collaborating with them? And are you doing your part? We'll talk about that tomorrow. Some of you need to take shit off your plate. Some of you. Yes. Look, that cart is way too heavy. And it's been heavy for a long time because some of you are pushing around shit that ain't even yours. Take what you need out of that basket. Look, don't keep pushing around that same basket. Take what you need out of that basket out of that cart and put it in a new cart. Okay? Take the stuff that you need out of that old cart, put it in the new cart so that you have more room for other good things that you need. A little sad, but better. I need to book time to chat with you. Please send me your link. All right, L'Oreal, inbox me so I can send that to you. All right. Love you. I can stay on here all day with you, but I got stuff to do. And so do you. Go move something now. I'm out.